We've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Play action. Now Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Got a man, that's Lazard. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2nd down and goal. Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his right, still able to throw it downfield for a completion.
3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
There certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson. That's complete to Robinson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at the game.
Jones hit and the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And his pass incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now, think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So this defense coming in with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go play action with Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 31 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker with the extra point. And we put it to 3 at 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points without the offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's got a man complete. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 91 yards. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? You might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And it's a Packers touchdown. Sammy Watkins from 4 yards out. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rasul Douglas picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 30 on 2nd down, Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. The opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
He's able to find Wallace. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll work down inside the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass. Report.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. That's good. Jackson now. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. Hey, middle. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 27-yard line. Hey, middle. Throwing is Jackson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Play action. Now Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A give up the middle to Dobbins. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads him into the end zone.
A give, Dobbins trying the right side. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Back to throw, Rodgers. It's complete, Lazard. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now Rodgers. Able to find Jones. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd and 8 timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Back to throw. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after situation, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding the like we knew it all, not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cube-bone stallion with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and producer. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Now turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we hold the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, not the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore, from Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together, now we one time.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Now turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. up. A little louder, turn it up.
Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Something done woke up in me. I've been going crazy, I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me, y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games, 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 games. Damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great, that's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving. And I'm ready for the action, cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fashionably late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spitting flows? Been wearing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We can take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life is but moments that come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on. Be strong, don't cry when I'm gone. This life is a path to infinity.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no different. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look, see, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 gripping. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to let me. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take 2 and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, the mental lie. Whenever she calls, the what I gotta do, I'm moving with a two. I'm pretty like a fool. Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, getting picked off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with Oxy. I miscount cause I'm off a. Yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody. I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, the mental lie. Whenever she calls, the what I gotta do, I'm moving with a two. I paid it out of full. New toys, convoys, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you is gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free, that's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm to connect, my boy. Off the top, I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, the mental lie. Whenever she calls, the what I gotta do, I'm moving with a two. I paid it out of full.
Yeah.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these NFC North foes. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Coming up next.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Joined by Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is finally time to kick off another NFL regular season, folks. Here we go, and what a game we had to start, Charles. A rivalry showdown between the Packers and the Vikings, two teams who have really defined the NFC North for some time.
So let's face it, fans in Detroit, fans in Chicago don't want to hear it, but you nailed it, because one of these two has won 13 of the last 15 NFC North titles in Green Bay. They're in a 3-year streak with 13 wins in each of those seasons. The Packers are obviously heavy favorites, but if Minnesota can get above its 8 wins from last year, they've got a chance to challenge Green Bay for this division crown.
Kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is back for his 5th year as Minnesota starter, tied for the longest streak of stability the team has had at quarterback since, get this, Fran Tarkenton in the late 1970s. He's been excellent during that time, making a 2nd Pro Bowl last season after 4,200 yards and 33 touchdowns through the air. The Vikings, still hovering right around 500 at the 8-win mark, hoping to see him lead a talented roster back to the postseason.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Cook. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Vikings send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Green Bay's offense trots out. And just as it has been since week 1 of the 2008 season, Aaron Rodgers leads the way. Now in his 18th year in the National Football League.
Even as he nears age 40, Aaron Rodgers' game isn't taking a single backward step. He became only the 4th player to win back-to-back MVP awards and led Green Bay to its 3rd straight 13-win season. He avoids turnovers better than anyone in football at the quarterback position. And Green Bay, they are always a front-runner with him under center.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Go! Run away!
A 7-yard touchdown. converted into a big touchdown.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 for that interception.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to work his way down to the 16. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Caught on the slant. Touchdown.
I picked him. I picked him.
From 10 yards out. And the Vikings up to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
What?
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
Wait, that's like this?
It all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. He's piloted 2 drives so far. Unfortunately, not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down inside the red zone at the 19.
Yeah, I can't do it. I want to.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
Oh my God! I started ready and I just started. And he caught it from me.
Took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Oh, look! And
has a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Following the interception, Cousins under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Kenny Clark busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down.
He's doing a ladder for me.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I put the ladder.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They overload him with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Joseph's got it, and that'll make this 17-0.
I put it purple.
So the interception set up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple. Maybe always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should have done better there.
This fielded right after the line. And good coverage there on special teams.
You poopy!
The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Oh.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial.
Oh, that yellow, my friend.
Because remember last
time, that yellow, my friend.
Interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum.
Yeah, let's go! Yay! No problem. I win! No problem. I pinned it to yellow.
Now Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis.
Yay!
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first. 17-0 our score after 1.
Okay, I gotta kill
the Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Well, I take it to yellow. Huh? He could?
Yeah.
Alright.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. The Vikings after him.
Oh, no!
They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener. And they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that was going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host a
I give it to him. Mr. Travers.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
returner after such a scramble? It sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it.
What the? I can't get the purple. A purple. I can't get him. I saw him.
First Sunday nighter of the new season, and how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll put the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. From the 39, Cousins. He's got Smith here. Third catch in his first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Cousins gives way to Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the
yeah,
make sure
I'm losing. It's purple. It's purple.
give them credit. Hard to move and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5.
Me.
Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Cook again. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay.
They look it to me.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Another top 5 season in rushing for Cook last year. His 3rd straight over 1,100 yards, and his 3rd straight ending with a Pro Bowl selection. This season can see a couple more milestones for him. He will cross 5,000 yards very early and could climb to 3rd on the Vikings' all-time list of rushing leaders.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples.
Yeah,
Love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Off the play fake, Cousins. Toward the sideline, look at that catch. Driving the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Whoa!
Jefferson.
Oh my God!
Takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now.
Oh, God, gonna go with there.
That's 2 plays.
Daddy, I'm gonna go with there, okay?
Plays it moves right down the field, and just like that, they're gonna be set up with a 1st and goal.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 7 that time.
I'm not going with that.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. Let's take it in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage. Outside of the 15. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a
I
ton
don't
of
wanna-
time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, he drops it incomplete. And the struggles continue here.
Oh,
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Wait. Back.
Here's Rodgers.
okay.
I
I'm going.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go.
Let me do it. One more. Okay, don't go. Oh.
They'll go for it. It's
Pitch.
Rodgers.
Go.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe...
No, my dude.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. It's Cameron Danslow who got him down. And quickly, they get to the line. From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in his first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween. You take what you want. They're having a blast.
Oh, my God.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to our... It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. And Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football. Take some pressure off of him, but you know the defense understands that as well. My second thing is give him throws that are safer, throws that he's confident in, ones that he likes to make, and that way you try and get his confidence back up.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's buying. And once he's buying, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago. Trust me.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Cousins. A quick throw, knocked away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right there.
Go.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Let me see.
Defensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. Down at the 25.
Yeah, 50.
11.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. To the air again, it's Cousins. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he's going to be brought down at about... That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing. Cousins. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far.
All the way.
But still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I have fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
With me.
The kick by Joseph is good.
Extend
their lead even further. So tackle on 3 more. That's just a real drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you get 3 out of it, that's great too.
Go.
Rodgers on the return.
No! My God. No, you dropped the ball. See?
They will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week.
My God.
They've certainly announced that they're ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Michael. Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you
So
do
here's
that?
the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Amari Rodgers to return from his end zone.
No!
Yellow!
Turn it all.
Oh my God!
10 all the way back at the 7. Alan Lazard and the rest of the
Oh, yeah.
Packers back out for another drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been
One,
pretty
one,
good.
one.
But there's always
Good,
that
good.
hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can
Run.
exploit it
Ready?
And when you hit that end
Run.
zone
Here
once,
we
you
go.
will find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do. You get greedy in a good way.
And he takes this just about a yard shy
Oh,
of
he
his 20.
stepped on me.
It's a game of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend. Sure, he's right.
Bye.
Wait a minute, wait. Wait!
That's a height.
Another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric
That's a height. That's a height.
Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense. And they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? The season to just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming. Break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one step play.
Run, okay? Run, don't dash, run.
They'll begin
And
just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Run, okay? Run.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
No.
Yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of
Really?
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but now let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Lewis C. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Cook. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
Oh, you loser.
4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. But ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those three. They'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you're an offensive coordinator. You never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you got your clip off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and try to add to this lead.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here. As we welcome you back. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now it's Rodgers. And that one too far in front. He couldn't really. It's incomplete. Now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Rodgers now to throw. And the throw
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to loose. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. Throwing now is Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over at the 1-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile, you have an injury on the play. I hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
So they'll have a meal.
Second and 10. Cook up the gut. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up the third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Cousins now. Open man is Thielen is complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. To come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Vikings, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
What happened? Look! What? No, not down.
I'm from the ghetto, seen bodies in the street so I could tweet. I came from nothing, I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, with the high me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy.
You and me? Okay, Jimmy. You loser, come on. I'm gonna beat you.
I'm gonna beat you.
No, I'm gonna beat you.
I'm gonna beat you.
I'm gonna beat you, look.
This gon' sound conceited, but I know.
I'm gonna beat you, look. No, you.
Last week, his mom hit me up saying that she's planning a surprise party for him with all of his friends and family there. So shout out to listen for this. It's finally a
Where's your team?
get your son. So Noah has
Pick your team like this.
what's going on. So I want to FaceTime him just to see what he's doing. I think he went to the club last night, so we'll see how he's feeling. I don't know if he's suspicious.
Yeah, I like blue.
You like blue?
Yeah, I like blue.
Dude, of course.
What you want to get?
What do you got planned today?
What the? If you really know, what is that? Fireworks? Oh my god.
Come over there, come. Come over there, let me beat you.
We're gonna pizza too.
Come on.
No, I'm gonna pizza too.
No, me.
No, me. I do white. Oh, I do you.
Ready?
Ready? I blew me. Oh my gosh! What's that? Yeah. I'm gonna beat you.
Me.
Yeah,
Yeah, me.
I'm gonna catch you.
I kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Stop. Huh?
Press X.
Wah, tadi kamu bikin kuliah. Ayo, Bang. Okay.
Offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack, and at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year in Wyoming.
You. See, I got you.
Huh? Love you, face. But I got it for you.
I got it for you.
Huh? I got it for you. I got it for you.
Okay, go.
Me, cut it! I said cut it to me!
What?
Cut it to me!
Okay.
Are you French?
Yeah, what you wrong? Yeah, I'm a police.
Hey, me. Me.
Where are you? I'm a blue.
Hurry up! Okay, I get it. Me over there, see?
Bro, move this thing up and for me.
Are you kidding him?
Oh no!
No!
What?
You can't get to over there! Because you look like this. Daddy, you look like okay, me.
Where are you?
Me! Over there! Hey! Me! Hey! Okay.
Where you taking me? Where you taking me? Where you taking me? Okay, you. You, press X. Whatever now, wait. You wait.
Me, Richard. Daddy.
Yeah, shoot. I'm gonna wait.
I'm a blue. What's that? Yeah, my mom. I got it for you. Let's go, baby. Huh? Me? Huh? No.
shutting him down early in this game.
So we're kind of in a rush because Noah is supposed to show
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Daddy.
The defense for stringing that
What?
I'm just going back. Because I used those. I'm my white. And I'm white. Oh, I'm blue. Daddy, who's blue?
You blue.
Really?
From midfield, here's Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial it
Some people are nervous to meet me, but at the same time, I'm nervous meeting you guys. Thanks for the support. I'll always love you guys. Now, where that sugar? Give me the news. No.
Oh, look, Chug Man sold out.
Hey, that's actually crazy, dude. I called it outside. Sour blue chug bug, all gone. I'll get cutie pie drink. Why not? Mama Simplest. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I like the shirt. Planning this surprise party is probably the best gift you can get Noah. Like, you can get him expensive something like them, but you can't put a price on having fun with family and friends and just having a good time together. So he's gonna love that gift. Yeah.
He's gonna cry.
And this is your first time on my channel, right?
Yep.
Rugrats, meet Mama Simplistic.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Let me guess, you set this up. Of course. That's feeling, she actually did my 20 million pictures right here, so you are very talented. What's the company called again?
What's your name?
You guys never need a party with them. I mean, look at that. Let's get a close up of that. Welcome. Hi. You're drinking soda?
Have you know?
What are you gonna say when Noah comes in? What were we talking about? 1, 2, 3. Surprise! Surprise! We got the basketball hoop, shoot your shot. I like the Mexican candy. Yes. What do you say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, baby. Let's go.
I watch him. I've always been a fan for a week. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with him. All I can do is
Daddy, big ass.
crazy.
Yeah, breakfast.
Oh, you're the best. Noah should be pulling up in about 30 minutes. There's a lot of great
Daddy,
people in there,
catch it
family and friends. We're having a good time. And I'm just so excited to see Noah's reaction. Everyone says that he has absolutely no idea. He thinks he's going to a dinner with everyone. So, Kaylin, don't get any ideas. Whoa! Can you give us
How you feeling me out?
Okay.
Oh, maybe hit the paddle if you guys get a Beckham kiss. What you got?
Not that. Stop it.
We got some email there. Look at that. We got Noah's second best friend right here.
Come on.
Yeah. Wait, you thought you were? Hold on. You thought you were his best friend? Some Christians know Noah since second grade, but I've known him for 3 years. How far is Noah?
How you do like this? Like that. Do it like this. Like that. And my first. Really?
Look at that, you blue. You blue.
Wait, I'm waiting. I wait.
Yeah, you blue.
Daddy, with me.
You blue. I'm a white.
I'm gonna beat you.
I got you.
I put on the wire. No, look at this.
No, I win.
No, look at it. I put on the wire.
No, me, I'm a white. You blue.
So what country for you? got it for you.
I got him.
This time, the defense.
I didn't know. Smith, like this. Only one.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
Hi.
Win.
Listen, you can go.
Defensively, interception, navigating his way into the end zone.
Daddy.
Win. More than win.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Win.
No.
Run. Run.
Because I want to.
Okay.
I need to pee.
What?
I need to pee. I need to pee myself.
Go, Pedro.
Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Oh, I'm looking at you. I'm turning it on. See, it's not dark. See, knuckle. It's not dark. Look. Okay, go inside. Nandito yung di robot. Inang ko correct kayo na ko ni Jack. Go. Go.
Go.
Here's Herbert. He's got his man. That's able to take in. Touchdown, Chargers.
Kopi. What? Kopi.
Yeah.
You can guess my age, I'll give you $1,000. Let's go. For $1,000. How old am I? I'm slow. Oh, I like that. What is it? 22? Oh, so close for $1,000. How old am I? 29. There's no way. Hold on. Still good right now. That's for you. Yeah.
Daddy can't play.
What? Where's my control? Where's my control? Where?
Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Daddy, you can feel
Remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Me.
7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this one to 20, but not by much. He's marked down eventually at the 21.
Daddy, I can cut this for you.
To head back onto the field. And a drive
Me.
last time.
Yeah.
Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the
It's
defense.
for me.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone
Look at that.
No, you will see me.
is a defense, you can't. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
No!
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards there. The Bills have a first down. So that is the running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seams opened up for him. Singletary loses it. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's got some space.
Booyah!
On the move past the 40. And he takes it back to the
I
defense forces the fumble. Defense
No.
becoming offensive there, Joe.
Run away!
What?
Run away!
You shit.
Run away!
What? You. You shit.
You here. Nothing.
Why you shit?
I shoot him. Me?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here.
Oh.
Away following that fumble return. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good start
see?
position up past the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it
I
between the
get out.
sidelines, and that is a penalty.
No. Where did I get out?
That's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time
I'm gonna beat you.
it's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
No!
It's intercepted.
I'm feeling like you.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here.
Tell me.
This team has turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead of
My God, dog.
cause fumble, they play
at me.
See that?
He was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw
My
a better
blue.
pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Oh my God, you excited that. Look up, Blue, you win.
No doubt about it, because he had visions and end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on
I told you.
it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
After the INT, it's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the Bills are an extra point from evening this one up. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning it in.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the
me.
Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
What? No.
Me. Me.
Run, okay?
This one's
Okay, run, okay?
14 now as he sends this one away.
Okay? Run. Run. Run, run. I kill you.
Nice job there on special teams. He's dropped to the 14. This offense back out and set to go.
Why are you crying? Run, okay? Fish. Run! Why you stop? You come on.
My people.
No, you go run.
I just like you say. I'm waiting for you, Dad.
Run.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
X. No!
He's going to be out of bounds.
Oh, why are you pushing me?
What? Good you
You
I'm gonna be there.
I gotta feed you.
I'm gonna feed you.
No, I gotta feed you.
Look, I'm gonna
No, I gotta feed you.
You rednecks! Why you do that? Don't do that! Yes!
This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Go!
After the sack on first down, Herbert steps away to his left.
Don't picture me!
No, why you?
Taken deep for the
Good play. Throw it away.
Multiple defenders there to get him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
X. X. Right there.
Run.
Go!
Ah, you need to run. You go like this. Like this. Yeah, go like that.
You cheater.
No, you cheater.
No, you never. Only blue win.
That's going to replace the actual crayon. Whatever metal he's using. That's exactly how we make gold crown. You'll be able to see the finished grill. I think it's part 2. There you go. Love grill. Looks good. All right,
Look at that. X. 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 Holy shit. X. X. My God, I'm coming.
Not gonna win too.
My dad, I'm going to run. I'm going to run.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Missed you.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and looking at you, looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason,
Cheater. Wait.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down.
Daddy, you do Mommy! Daddy, mommy.
a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Do we get it?
It's not disappear. I still see it.
100.
Daddy, I'm gonna beat you.
I'm gonna beat you.
I'm gonna beat you.
Look, I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, with that, the banana over there.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete.
Daddy, who catch it? Huh?
One touchdown in this first half. I
really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
That'll leave him with
one! I didn't beat you! Yeah. Sticky.
That's where you're going to get quarterback pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and make an accurate.
Wait.
Extra defenders back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Allen maybe with a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down.
Hi.
They looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be...
Why are you not touching?
Where you stay? Why you move?
Because I called you.
You don't move. Stay right there. Don't move.
And give them free yardage.
Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. So we've reached halftime with a tie. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with John Coachman at our EA
Halftime.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
It's time.
Halftime.
Oh, we gonna go home?
No, it's the right.
First, though, let's get a check on the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bills. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to...
Apologies to Coach. Cut it short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go.
Daddy.
Project, no.
Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they were much more successful throwing the football than their...
Project.
As you can see, the numbers there.
One. One.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football is on the way in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly,
What is that?
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yes.
You back.
You.
Yes.
You're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract.
Pressure again, and down he goes.
Hey, Daddy, don't catch it.
Oh, you.
Second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. So that time, Charles, quarterback's helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were
You need to catch.
They snap it to her.
Rex. Run.
There's no going.
You need to run.
I gotta go with there. But oh.
So from inside the 20, he's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Me.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He lost the football.
I said me.
Why you take me?
You're taking him out.
Fortunate to get that football. attempt for the end zone, but it's incomplete. State is just down one possession, trying to make something.
Have you?
The coverage down.
Have you? Have you?
Some time, but that one is incomplete.
I want to tell you.
The chance to great starting field position.
Look, I said I get a fall.
What?
I get.
Here's Allen to throw.
I get a fall. I get a.
And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
Open.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it for
You are the killer. I can beat you.
Good job declining that penalty.
Me.
No more.
Huh? Huh?
a bit of a jump
What
there.
the?
He breaks the line, and that'll be fine.
No, I get on there.
That, Brandon, that's just a free gift to the offense.
And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the
Yeah, big killer.
best kickers in the league. They don't miss two in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Off the play fake to
Herbert.
It's Herbert.
No.
Left has got it to Everett. And they'll be taking
A six, don't.
the 50. 23 yards on the play.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to
Finally,
attack
gonna
this
go.
time with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? After one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
I got a ball.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on that.
Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller. He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
First down to his left. And the pressure gets to him again.
Daddy, you be fire. You pick on my leg.
It's a little hard for me to compute.
What? No, my turn.
My turn.
Behind in the game.
Well, come on.
This defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Well, on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Allen. On the pressure, and he will go.
Oh, Kyle. Pressure.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Charger drive.
I couldn't see you.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about the
Man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
No! Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's in. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. James right there. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So that a real wrench thrown in the offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, well, they probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Yeah!
After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's complete, and he is not going to get in there. Stop short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Don't touch me!
Offense now is set to take over. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
You look.
Now Allen to try again.
You look.
6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
A nice check play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the quarterback. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and it still combines with a completion and big gain.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
No!
And my goodness,
No! Go
by J.C. Jackson.
Yeah!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. He's got it.
Yeah!
Yards away. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Daddy, give it to me. Daddy, give it to me. Daddy, give it to me. Daddy, give it to me.
Pick up.
Maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more
Run.
attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him
Dad,
about 5 yards as he's
Mom, Daddy, why anyone touch me?
No, you. You.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get
Why
out of
is
this
it
situation.
come?
They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
X.
Snap to Allen.
Run.
The tight end knocks. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Off just yet.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him leading the team to actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. Now the Bills are going to use the first of the timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Urban road repair is really strange. Repairing the road is like a shot. They first insert a tube into the ground, followed by a pool of liquid. Slowly the liquid began to expand upward, and instantly the depressed section will be filled until the same height as the ground. It turns out that this is a concrete pavement filler. Once in contact with the air,